is giving up all the tea. But in this particular instance, the reason why I'm covering it is not on no messy stuff, man. It's on the respect that Tupac had for Treach and also had for Scarface. And if y'all don't know, man, Tupac was one of those guys, again, who if he rock with you, he rock with you. And Scarface and Treach were two people who were special to Tupac, man, who Tupac really, really loved, really, really rock with, and made the best music and had a friendship. But I'll let y'all check out their video real quick, and then I'm gonna come back with my commentary.
I want to say this about Pac. I want to say this about Treach. I want to say this about Scarface. These three young men, as artists and men, have a bond that we need to teach, and people need to use their model, what they did from back then, because Treach and Tupac was road dogs. Still today, you can count on Treach to represent Pac. You can count on Treach to live with Pac for us. He still represent that man. Same thing with Scarface. I also want to say this about Pac. Same thing with Scarface. Face is gonna fuck with Pac no matter what. That's why I was so joyful when we did that song with Face and Pac, Smile.
Smile for me, man. Smile. Look at all I'm saying. Nigga, you black. Smile for me, man.
These two people love Pac and they ride for Pac. And they're not doing it on no fake shit. They doing it because they two real motherfuckers. Same thing.
Man, I love it. I love it. I love it. Not only is Suge finally telling something super dope, but he's also giving details, man, and really saying some great stuff about two other legendary artists, man. And I love the fact that he's giving it up, man, and he really has a lot of respect for Tupac's friendships outside of his friendship with Tupac. It's real big because you don't find these industry dudes having real friends and having people they really trust and respect. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Pac was one of those guys who loved people like Scarface, who rapped the way he rapped. You know, if you ever listen to a Scarface song, you know what he's saying is the dead truth. And Scarface was one of those guys like Tupac. He could go into political stuff. He can go into, uplifting black people and still keep it gangster. And again, that's why Pac was riding for Scarface the way he did. And also Treach. Treach was from the streets, man, and kept it real, was an actor, did all these things, and Pac was the same way. Pac, and I'm going to be honest with you, Pac was probably kind of following Treach's footsteps a little bit and ended up being a little better than not a little better, a lot better than what Treach was doing, because Treach also went into the music and movie business as a whole. And all you got to do is just respect that, because he had a friendship with these guys that even after Pac's death maintained. Scarface has a lot of stories about Pac. Treach has a lot of stories and stuff, but they still, like Suge said, they still represent Pac and still keep an honor to his name and to the things that they went through and the things that they rapped about. And that's rare. That's very rare. So I think, Suge should definitely be giving it up to his artists a lot more. This is great conversation. It's more interesting than that salacious stuff because everybody's doing salacious stuff to get those clicks. But I think this makes people feel like, damn, you know, Tupac was a real legend, a real, like, just that much of a real person, you know, and you understand he had to do what he had to do in the music business, but also understood that he couldn't keep up that straight gangster super image the whole time, and he was gonna have to diverge at some point and do other things, like, you know, act like, do albums with other people like Goody Mob, change and get him his own label, pull up his guys that were coming up. And I think that's where he was dangerous to other people, because if he had his own stage to play in, he would be 100 times as popular, 100 times as influential. But let me know what y'all think, man. I think this was a dope story. Shout out to Suge, man. And, you know, I appreciate this bit of info, man. I try to stay away from too much bullshit and controversy because I'd rather have really great stories to tell because it interests me. The bullshit don't interest me as much. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. What y'all think about this, man? You know, Pac's homies always riding for Pac, even after death. And on top of that, Suge definitely is giving it up. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. More content.